There's a gap between the time of the assaults and when he was later found. Heather.
Yes, as you said, Craig Guillemette was assaulted on the night of November 29th, but then he disappears for more than 12 hours, only to show up at a Lowell Street apartment the very next day. And now authorities are hoping that someone knows where he was during that time period.
What's really not clear is those in-between hours, the possibilities of who he interacted, what his condition was, what he was saying at that point, how he was acting and behaving to others. That's the part of the puzzle that we're trying to find at this point.
The puzzle begins on November 29th. Around 10:30 p.m., 46-year-old Craig Guillemette is assaulted outside his Worcester Street apartment. Minutes later, he is seen walking away from the building, heading southwest towards the Eagle Center, St. Mary's Bank, and Wendy's. It isn't until about midday on November 30th that anyone says they saw him again. This time, Guillemette is unconscious in a Lowell Street apartment. He is taken to the hospital and dies 4 days later. Ben Agati of the Attorney General's office says they have spoken to numerous people and believe they know who was in and around his apartment building on the 29th. Now they want to know if anyone in the public saw Guillemette. This picture is of him at a convenience store about 4 hours before he was assaulted.
He could have been seen in one of two different areas, either down Main Street at some point to get to the Lowell Street address, or to take the footbridge, which goes parallel with the railroad tracks, which runs along to the back of the Margaritas parking lot in Nashua.
Autopsy results have still not been completed, and Agati says more tests need to be done.
Certainly very emotional for Mr. Guillemette's family to know that there was some sort of an assault, and now to have to wait to find out whether that assault is truly connected or not to the cause of his death.
Now, Ben Agati says that Guillemette did know the person who lived in the Lowell Street apartment. He was apparently going to be doing some work for that person in the coming days. Now, as for the person who may have assaulted Guillemette, they're not talking about that, but they do want to stress that right now this is considered a suspicious death. But any assistance that you may be able to give them may help them in determining whether or not it truly is a homicide. Reporting live in Concord, Heather Hamill, WMUR News 9.
Lawyers for suspected Boston